because it's going to be very important in a minute that I post this on Twitter as well. Otherwise, it won't show up because that's how Twitter has been acting lately. It just won't show up. Let me post this. Yes, now we are definitely live, and this is episode 5. What I want to show you today is a little bit undercooked, but I got so excited that I really felt that I need to share this with the world. Because, see, it's one thing when you read articles about it, okay? I'm not somebody who writes articles, I'm just your average Joe. I'm not a smart person in any shape of. I'm not Will Manidis. I'm not somebody who has like a very technical mind about conversion rate optimization and shit like that. I don't know anything. I just think logically in plain English, and that logically part up there is me boasting about myself. Okay, so what I have done with this prompt, hopefully, that I was building actually for my own company, for Zima Blue Media in particular, is that I wanted something very simple. Okay, let me explain what I wanted first, and then I'll show you why this is so great. So everybody has connections. Okay, everybody has connections. I've posted a video today about how new connections can get added to your Twitter, to your BD hub, right? Basically your CRM. That's a skill that I've already talked about. You can go make your own, just copy my prompt and make your own skill. Okay, don't use my skill, don't ask me for my skill, because what I saw was that some of the personal information, personally identifiable information of mine got hard coded in it. Now, I don't particularly care about my privacy to that extent, because even though it was PII, it was not like some debilitating information about me, but it will ruin the quality of your output, because what Claude builds for me, it builds for me very specifically. Sure, maybe one day I'll learn how to prompt it in such a way that it builds those skills uh, that are completely off the shelf, workable for everyone. Right now, today is not that day. Okay, so I built that, and what I thought was, you know what? I'm getting these people added to my CRM, and in this particular CRM, these people will stay, and I still have to do the outreach, right? That's what drives me crazy. I still have to do the outreach, which I don't want to do, right? Because I still have to go maintain and nurture those relationships. Now, of course, I'm a big relationships guy, but it does help for me to know what to exactly talk about, because the honest to god truth is my timeline is completely filled with war updates. People I don't follow but somehow show up in my timeline, completely random videos of US celebrities and stuff like that, and I really really dislike that. Now that has made it very difficult for me to just keep track of what's happening in the lives of the people that I admire, the people that I love, or the people that I want to maintain a connection with, right? This prompt or this skill kind of solves that. So what I've been able to do is that I've been able to tell it that, okay, you know what you have to do is that you basically just have to check my Notion and search for what's up, right? You basically have to search everyone who falls outside of the check-in date. Like, basically, I've set up a formula on Notion which is like, okay, last contacted, and that tells us like, okay, does this person needs to be checked up on or not. So it will identify all the people who needs a checkup. Okay, so just watch me here, don't watch there. It will identify all the people who need to be checked up on. Okay, we're clear on that, right? All the people who need to be checked up on, it will go and look them up on Telegram using Cover, because Cover can basically control your browser and then access Telegram through there, right? So it's going to do that. It's going to go and read like your last chat, last history, whatever you guys talked about, right? It's going to go to their Twitter, right, and look at what they've been posting. Okay, it's going to go to their company's Twitter and go and look at what they have been like, it has been posting, the companies have been posting. If it misses these three information, right? So first of all, the skill that I've already pushed out, it basically creates the entry, right? But if they're missing this information of like what their Telegram username is, or what is their company's URL, what is their URL, like information about this, if it's missing this, it's gonna ask you that, okay, what are these things? Because I have to run today and I need to be executed, like I as in program need to be executed. So what is the Telegram username of this person, the company URL, their own X URL, right? You have to give it to them. If you don't give it to them, it will assume that, okay, if you don't give the Telegram username, it's going to assume, okay, we don't have to send a message, it will drop them, right? Smart. So if something goes in there like unexpectedly, you don't want it to be there, smart, you can just say, okay, skip this person. It will skip, it will not do the research on them, it will not reach out to them. Perfect. In the case that you actually tell it that okay, yeah, these three names, right, these three links are like two links in one Telegram username, it's going to do the research, create a well crafted message for you in your own tone of voice, right, your own voice system. Based on that, right, based on that, what it's going to do for you is that it's just going to show it to you like the message that okay, this is the message, should I send it? You just say yes, it's going to go to your Telegram, paste the fucking message and send it across. Yes, it can do that. That's not even the best part. The best part is it's going to update the last contacted in a fuzzy manner. It's not going to say that, okay, today is 3rd March. 3rd March we contacted, now we contact next on 13th March. No, it's going to say last contacted 2nd March, 4th March, 5th March. It's going to make it a little bit fuzzy so that the end person does not feel like, okay, this is all automated, right? Like perception is everything. So it does not feel like that. And that is what makes this tool so special in my humble opinion. The cherry on top of the cake that I've been able to put is that, and this is where like I just completely lost it. I'll just let you guys read this conversation. I said, is there a way for cowork to know that 2 weeks have passed or 30 days have passed and now is the time to drop the daily gap to zero? Is there a way for the coworker to be aware of current day and time and stuff like that or no? So what this is about is that I've got a database for myself, and the problem in that database is that there's a lot of information in there, right? And I was not unfortunately tracking people's Twitter URL, their company profile, or their Telegram username. I was not tracking that. So at any given type of time, at any given day, if I have to do this daily, it's something that needs to happen in batches. So I set the batch size to like 10. Okay, just keep giving me 10. But then I said that wait, what if I practically perform this entire catch up, and even then like everybody has their information in there and it's still just doing 10. So I don't want that to happen. So is there a way like I can make this daily cap from 10 to 0? So like there is no daily cap. You can like basically go and like reach out to everyone who have said that yes, who basically display that it's their time to get hit up. What Claude does next blows my mind. It says yes, you can, but there is a cleaner approach. Instead of a hardcore did have the skill check what percentage of overdue leads have complete data. Oh my god. Like, imagine that there is a machine out there that can think. It can think to the degree that it can tell you that, look, this is what is required. Like, you don't have to, you no longer have to be the guy that comes up with the most brilliant idea and the dumb LLM will execute it. You can give it a good idea and it has the potential to give you a better idea, if not a great idea, right? This is a new mental model of thinking about things. Up until this point, the average individual has been a solo thinker. This is the same exact difference between me speaking in front of a camera versus me speaking to someone else and the camera capturing us. Do you get it? It's basically the podcastification of a prompt. You are essentially talking to Claude before you both decide what gets ingested as an input. So there is endless possibility that this opens up, which I don't think we are benchmarking. I don't think we are understanding. This is not me, of course, dick riding on the AI wave. I still believe there's a lot of things that Claude can improve. I can actually rattle them off right now. Like cowork needs to be remote. I would really wish for myself to be able to access cowork, remotely. I would want there to be an option of, information being shared between cowork and chats, because if cowork is inheriting from the information that I give in chats whenever I select a project, then it should also work the other way around. I just don't understand why that cannot be the case. So that's there. At least there should be an option. I understand there's a lot of like security issues around there, but some people like me, we are not important at all. Like we don't mind right now. At least we do not mind. Maybe somebody can come onto the show and like change my mind about okay why this is so important and why I should not be like you're doing this, why this is like a dumb move. But for now I don't understand it. I would much rather have my work remotely. Cowork sometimes glitches out. It gives like previous old answers like below, and like the latest answers a little bit above. So you have to scroll above to get to the latest part of the chat, which is like really dumb in my humble opinion. It still cannot generate images, which is like a huge bummer for me. I don't understand why Anthropic has like held back on this so strongly. I really hope that they do not. And yeah, I think that's about it. But the things that it does right, it does well, so right that you just have to like stand up and applaud. Like what a machine, man! I love this. I love this. So yeah, that's all from my end, guys. I'll complete this outreach dashboard for my company, and then yeah, I'll see you guys around. Take care.